Hello, entrepreneurs. Today I'm going to tell you what is the number one skill for you as an entrepreneur to help your business survive from now on. But actually, more than that, to help your business thrive from now on. And this week I was listening to a podcast about strategy and how strategies are going to be a bit different in the future. How we make the strategies in our business are going to change and very soon. And they mention the Spotify case that when they created their strategy to go to podcasts as well, they were not considering small signals around them. And that's what we do. When we think about our strategy, we just see what is closer to us, what are stronger signals, and then we create our strategy. And that's what they did. So when they decided to go and to, invest on podcasts as well, they were not considering something that was a small signal at that time that nowadays is a really strong signal, and that really kind of messed up with their strategy. And this small signal that now is quite big is called Clubhouse. So this app, everyone is talking about it, like the last couple of weeks. It's like everywhere. I guess now is worth like $1 billion. Anyway, so this traditional way of making strategy, just considering these strong signals, will have to change. As everything is happening much faster now. So what we consider that is not a threat at the moment can become a threat very quickly, just like this app. So a future that was already very uncertain from now on is going to become even more uncertain. So we're going to need a lot of flexibility and also consider all the possibilities. But this is not something easy to do. And even big companies are going to struggle on this task. If you think that you have to consider everything around you, everything, all the signals around you, all the possibilities in order for you to make a strategy for your business, we're going to lose a lot of money and especially a lot of time. And this, I'm talking about big businesses. When we talk about smaller ones, it's almost unthinkable that we could spend so much time thinking or researching everything that could affect us. And especially for really small businesses, if we have to spend all our time researching everything in order to make a decision, in order to make, our strategy, we are not going to do anything else in life. We're not going to have life. We're going to live to work in our businesses. So what then? What big businesses and small businesses are going to need from now on in order to, to survive, or more than that, in order to thrive? I heard of a director in a company called Evernote. Her task was to increase the satisfaction rate in the company. And she was presented with all the numbers, all the information, and guess what she decided to do? She decided to go beyond that, beyond all the numbers, all the information that they were presenting her. And she decided to use her intuition in order to really understand and really change how things were doing, so she could increase the satisfaction rate in that company. And we know, especially when we're dealing with people, there's so many variables, so many between the lines, the things between the lines, that it's impossible to really get a feeling of what is going on just by reading information, just by looking at the numbers. And from now on, we are going to need more and more to see beyond these things. And I think it was Henry Ford who said that. He said if he had asked people what they wanted, they would have said, I want faster horses. It's never that obvious, the options, or it's never that obvious what we need to do. So our intuition can help us go beyond that. And another example, the CEO of Apple. In 1998, he was invited to come back and work again for Apple. And everything around him was telling, don't do that. At that time, Apple was not that amazing company that it is nowadays. And everyone working there told him, don't do that, don't come aboard again. This place is going nowhere. There was no benefit from going back to Apple at that time. And he thought, he had this intuition, I'm going back. Even though everything was telling against it, he said, I am going back. And let's say he really did a good thing. Now he's the CEO and the company is worth trillions. I don't know how much, but I know it's worth a lot. So that's why I believe this is going to be the number one skill all of us entrepreneurs are going to need. Our intuition, our ability to see things beyond what they look like, beyond what they seem to be. And especially for small businesses that we don't have as much money to invest, but at the same time we have more flexibility to change our operation, our intuition is going to be really, really important to guide us through, number one, all the noise. Because if you go anywhere online, anywhere on social media, we are bombarded with information, and we are going to need to cut through all that information available, all those signals, strong and weak signals around us, to really make the best strategy for us. Next video, I'm going to tell you what exactly intuition is and how to listen to it and how to use it in your business. And just a spoiler here, our intuition, it's not the same thing as our gut intuition. There is a big difference there, and I'm going to explain you what it is. So make sure you subscribe and turn the bell on so you're notified when this video is available. And also remember to give your like if this content was useful for you, and it helps to reach more people like you. Okay, see you soon.